was gonna roll up on the Bible, but I only got the digital version. I don't got the physical version. I had the physical version. I just burnt it like a couple years ago because I wanted to show myself that I'm not worshiping and like I'm not under nothing. Barely want to be under the Elohims of this realm. But they run this shit and you gotta respect the game. You gotta respect it. But back to what y'all came here for. I was just talking a little shit. Look, religious people is not spiritual. I don't give no fuck what they tell you. I don't give no fuck how much shit they say they know. They religious. They're not spiritual at all. So if they try to, tell you a bunch of yada 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 yada, come to this book, this verse, then see you next Wednesday, Sunday, cause these are our spiritual meetings. No. That's your legion coming together, and all spirits who are lost likes to follow somebody who is loster. Now he might not be as lost, but he using it like the preacher. He using how you supposed to be down here in general, but you're supposed to be down here in general doing what you do, what's your brand, okay? Okay, that's and you do it how the preacher would do it, but the preacher ain't really doing his brand, he doing the Jews brand. And that's the church. That's the all preaching, all that shit comes from Jews, all that. But look, my main topic, main point of this video, religious people aren't spiritual. I don't care what they say, I don't care. I don't give no fuck about none of that shit they say. Hell. As soon as they say that they is scared to dying, they is not spiritual. And they don't believe in God. They basically atheists. A lot of religious motherfuckers are really atheists, because if they believed in their quote unquote savior or God or their Lord or whatever to be with that, you would have to die. You would have to be beyond the body. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers is scared of that. But I ain't trying to manifest none of that in my life at this exact moment. So I'm just telling y'all, all these motherfucking people who claiming that they spiritual. First of all, as soon as they tell you to go get a dap, and I ain't talk about that. As soon as they tell you go get the dap, they ain't spiritual. And as soon as they got something on their face, they got like a facial hair that they can take off and put on. Every time they go into the stove, they got facial hair that they could take off, put on every time they go out to eat and stuff. Yeah, they ain't spiritual, especially if they selling it. Yeah, they ain't spiritual. None of these motherfuckers are spiritual.